Hello fans and friends, welcome to another video. My name's Keir Smith. Today's video is Perfect Album Sides Volume 4, thinking in terms of vinyl records, side 1 and side 2. We're looking at albums that I think have the perfect album side. So far I've made videos on the Beatles, Pink Floyd and Lou Reed, who have all qualified for the perfect album side. Now this perfect album side that I've chosen is by the first pop star I ever fell in love with, and indeed the first album I ever fell in love with. This is side 2 of Michael Jackson's Thriller. Thriller, everybody knows it, most people love it, it's only the biggest selling album of all time. I've loved this album since I was 6 or 7 years old, and I know it like the back of my hand. It's pop perfection to my ears. Timeless songs, classics, especially on side 2, my perfect album side. Beat It came about after producer Quincy Jones encouraged Michael to include a rock track on Thriller. And so Michael went away and thought about writing the type of rock song that he would want to hear if he were buying it. And he came up with Beat It. Amazing. The simple drum pattern and that gloomy synthesizer sets the mood from the beginning and builds tension, and that gives way to a great rock riff by none other than Eddie Van Halen. The chugging rhythm behind the verses is perfect, allowing Michael's ever prominent vocals to take centre stage. And I think that the lyrics are put across really well here, the tough guy talk lending itself well to the rock sound. The chorus is absolutely fantastic, but as the song builds towards that guitar solo, the chugging rhythm, that second guitar comes in with the slashing guitar chords, you hear that knocking sound. And enter Eddie Van Halen, whose guitar solo erupts. His fingers fly up and down that fretboard. It soars, it swoops, it's absolutely breathtaking. I think it's one of the best guitar solos of all time. I can't put into words how good it is. And Beat It is an inspired piece of songwriting by Michael. It's brilliant, 10 out of 10 stuff, an all-time classic. And speaking of all-time classics, Billie Jean is next, another incredible composition, blending disco, R&B, funk and pop to melodic perfection. Love that bass line by Louis Johnson, and the string arrangement done by Michael is superb. Rhythmically, sonically, vocally, it's got the lot, and it's had people all across the world moving and grooving ever since its release. I love all of the high-pitched vocals and the slick guitars on the outro, and its enduring popularity proves that it's one of the greatest hits ever made. Human Nature is gorgeous. It's such a pretty melody, written by the guys from Toto, Steve Porcaro and John Bettis. I love the slow chug of the guitar and the romantic undertones, and I always really like the lyric, "Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite." But Michael's voice is so silky and smooth. The way he breathes into the vocal delivery, it's one of my favourite vocals by him. Even now, it gives me goosebumps. It's very affecting. It's a beautiful song, and I never tire of hearing it. PYT, Pretty Young Thing, is so upbeat and funky, catchy and joyful. It's perfect dance pop music, driven by keyboards and synths and the electric bass. It's such a cool groove, and I really like the middle section where it breaks down with that grinding guitar and the grunt, and then you get the call and answer and the na 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 nas. It's easy on the ear, very singable, very enjoyable. It's great. And lastly, The Lady in My Life. This soft and tender ballad, written by Rod Temperton, rounds this album off perfectly. Michael delivers the gentle vocal, full of passionate yearning, without being mawkish. Well, maybe a little. Just put your trust in my heart and meet me in paradise. You're every wonder in this world to me, a treasure time won't steal away. It's very romantic, but I love it. And again, the instrumentation and the production is just right. The twinkling synth melody and the guitar line that opens the song, perfect. the little trumpet part, the relaxed pace of the drums. It's got a great middle eight. And again, delivered masterfully by Michael's gorgeous vocal. This is a beautiful song, a subtle gem. And that brings side 2 of Thriller to a close, my perfect album side. So there you go, side 2 of Thriller, my perfect album side. 5 fantastic songs. I wouldn't change a thing. But what do you think to my perfect album side? What's your favourite song here? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Please give the video the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. There'll be lots more to come. Thanks as always for watching. See you next time.